Hello everyone, I'm Anna Vanila. Welcome to my channel Anna Vanila Arts, where I am showing, explaining how I do knitting, drawing, knotting, all sorts of crafts that I do every single day of my life. I would like to share it with you, and for today we've got a hat. This is a hat that I'm explaining how I'm doing it. As you know, nearly every hat has elasticated bottom, yeah, and this is the elasticated band that you do, but it doesn't stretch with time, with washing, with cleaning this hat. And because this stretchy band, it's special, it's a certain technique which is very easy to do, and practice doesn't require practice. It's simple, it's easy, it's just patience that it's needed, and you can achieve such a stretchy beautiful band without any effort. So first we need a purl stitch, and then with the first needle you grab the front stitch like so from the right, and you do not knit it, and then you push the yarn in front of you and you knit the purl stitch. You grab the front stitch like so, and then you knit the purl stitch. You take the front stitch like so, and you knit the purl stitch, and so on. Let me do a little bit for you to see how I do it, how you can see it in action. This is the first front row. And that's how you knit until the end of this row. You do the same thing over and over again. It's easy to do, you just need to practice a little bit, and with time you will achieve this particular style of knitting, of a stretchy band that doesn't stretch too much with wearing, with time, with washing it. Now we are doing the second row, which is the back. As you can see, slightly more different looking than the front. The front looks like so because you do not need the front stitches, but on the back you knit as the loops are looking at you. Like, you see the purl stitch, you knit the purl stitch, you see the front stitch, you knit the front stitch. So here in this row we knit all of the loops as they are, as you see them, like so, like the usual way you do stretch band. And then when you do the first row again, you repeat everything from beginning with the front stitch like so. You pick it up like so, yeah, I hope it's clear to you of how I do it, and hopefully you can do it too. Hopefully I was able to explain to you clearly how. This is the main pattern, the main design for the hat that we are doing now. As you can see, it's almost like little fruits, little berries. It's such a nice appearance for a hat, such a gentle one, such a transparency here, a little bit of open work pattern in here too. As you can see, it will be breathable in the summertime to do such a hat, and that's how you actually do it. So first row of this pattern is like so. You start to knit all the loops, all the stitches as purl stitch, like so, like this. You knit them all like so. It's very easy design, it's very easy pattern to make. It's for beginner friendly as well, beginner friendly. And you knit this way until the end of this row. Then I'll show you the second row. I'm not sure how well you can hear me, because we get a lot of rain at the moment. And this is the second row, and what we do from one loop, we make 3 loops. So we grab the yarn with the needle, then you do yarn over, and then again from the same hole, the same loop, you make another loop, and in total to be about 3 loops. And then the next 3 loops we knit it as one. We knit them, all of them, 3 with a purl stitch, and then again from the next loop we do 1, 2, 3 loops, and then the next 3 loops together with a purl stitch. So 1, 2, 3 together, 1, 2, 3 together, 1, 2, 3 together. We knit this way because it creates like a bubble. It creates the effect of a berry in the front, on the front side of the hat. So that's why when you knit 3, you reduce another 3, and this creates like a chest looking fruits situated in the chest kind of variation. So 1, 2, 3, and until the end of this row we do knit this way. This is the third row, which we need to knit simply with a purl stitch. Basically, first purl stitch, second, and so on. We do only purl stitches on in this row, like so. It's very simple pattern. Any beginner would be able to do it. It's an amazing pattern. I love it. So if on the second row we started with for example from 1 to make 3 loops, we need to do it in the chest kind of matter. You know how the chest is sort of not all fruities or berries would look in a row, straight in a row. It's like in a chest position. So we need to, for example, if we did on the second row, we've done 3 together. Then from 1 we make 3. From 1 loop we make 3. So in this case it's 3 loops together we knit with a purl stitch, and then from 1 loop we make the second loop, which is a yarn over, and then another loop to create 3 loops from 1 loop. Now again 3 loops together with a purl stitch, and so on. Basically it's simple. You repeat this 4 rows that I was telling you about, and that's all you need to know about being able to do this hat yourself to your size. And because the pattern itself, it's so simple, it is knitting quite slowly, this pattern, because you need to be careful not to lose a couple of loops as you work it, as you knit. So, but then you get used to it. It's easy to do this pattern after a while. One, 3, from 3, next 3 one in as 1 with a purl stitch. From 1 we make 3, and so on. This is all you need to know. It's 4 rows for this pattern, so I hope you would be able to do a hat like this yourself successfully, and hopefully this pattern was a use for you, a useful tutorial for you. So anyways, many thanks for watching, and I'm going to show you next how is the end result of this hat. So good luck. Hello everyone, this is the finished project, the finished product, finished item, hat, however you would like to call it. And as you can see, it's done, it's made, it's been made finally. It has a very lovely open work here, which is quite breathable. That's why it is a summer hat. It's actually knitted with cotton yarn, cotton yarn, and in sort of like a milky color. It's cotton yarn, which is breathable. It's not too warm in it. It's enough for colder evening days that you might get in the summer. And as you can see, this is the back of a hat. This is the stitching, the bonding. If we turn it inside out, you can see the sewing part, the part that is stitched here, you see, is literally done carefully by myself. And you can see the ends of yarn here hanging a bit, visible a little bit. And as you can see, it did turn out to be very beautiful hat. I cannot wait to wear it this summer when it's a bit cooler in the evenings. And you see the stretchy band is lovely. It doesn't stretch too much. That's why we knit it in a certain way, the way I've explained to you earlier in this video. And what I do love a lot about this hat is that it's got like bubbles or like little berries design on it, pattern on it, which is very simple to do. I think you would agree with me. It's a simple pattern. You can do for any other garments, for children, for men, for women. It doesn't matter for whom. It will just suit nicely this pattern, because the pattern is terrific. It's very visible. It's very dimensional, 3D dimensional. You see, you can feel this circular beads as you touch it. You can see it even as well. It's a very lovely design. I love it. I'm happy. I'm glad I've made this hat, and this hat turned out to be very successful in my opinion. I hope you agree with me. And it's a summer hat. Yeah, might not be very common to wear a hat in the summer, but if you can do it in with a cotton yarn, it's possible to create a hat for the summer. And I love it so much. I love the color, I love the pattern, everything. I think it did turn out to be very nice and very beautiful. I love it. I hope you love it too, and give me thumbs up for it, and see you soon in the next video, and good luck in your makings, in your crafting. Thank you very much for subscribing. Bye.